Hello, 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 hello. I have to remember to look at the camera. We're just having some water and we'll see if anyone joins us. I'm a couple of minutes early. So I will waffle on a bit while we wait and see if anyone's out there. Come and join me live. Come and ask me some questions. I'm going to read to you from my book in a moment. Be a bit like story time, won't it? That's nice. Be a bit like Jackanory. Hands up if you're old enough to remember Jackanory. Me. Okay. Super. So I'm going to read from my book in a minute. I'm going to be with you for about 20 minutes or so, depending on how many of you arrive. And hello, somebody. It's not telling me who you are, but hopefully I'll be able to see comments and things. So, yes, I'm just going to open this up on my phone as well so that I can see. I'm on my iPad at the moment. And for those of you who know me, you will know that I'm not the most technically minded person. So let me see, actually, does that show me the comments? No, it allows me to write one. There you go. Okay, we'll forget about that. So I don't know if I can actually see the comments that are going on and see who you are, which is a bit of a shame. Not the most technically minded, but I thought I'd give this Facebook Live thing a go because, you know, it's fun, isn't it? So I'm going to read from my book in a minute, and the post that I've chosen to read will then give us something to chat about, and I'll chat around the post a bit more and see. So if you want to say hello, if you want to comment, hello, second person, then do. So I'll get my book. Here's my book, look, waiting for me ready. It's called Get Happy. I think that's probably backwards to you, but it does say Get Happy, I promise. But I think it reads backwards to you lovely people that are joining me live. So I'm going to read you from my book. Did I mention I'd written a book? I'm going to read you from my book, Day 74, okay? And it's all about when you don't really believe that you're going to get there. Whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever it is you're trying to achieve, we all get so far and then we give up, or we just convince ourselves it's not going to work or it's not going to happen. And I wrote this post, crikey, it must be a couple of years ago now, on that theme. So I'm just going to read it. There you go. I'm just going to do it, and then we'll have a chat about it. And please do comment and say hello to me, because I can't see who's here with me. It's not entirely working, the whole Facebook Live thing. So I'm just going to do it on the computer and see if that's showing me then who is there with me. And see if I can see if any of you are making any comments. Kristen Robinson, hello. You're the only... Oh, Floor, hi, baby. So, yes, I'm going to read this from the book. Then we'll have a chat about it. So do comment so I can see your comments. And let me know what you think. Okay, so this is day 74 out of my book. Are you sitting comfortably? Are you ready? Greetings, one and all. Today I'm writing this page to you all from Bristol. Hi, Kristen. I'm running a resilience workshop at a school here this afternoon. I travelled down to Bristol yesterday afternoon and stayed at my sister's house last night, because she lives in Bristol. The journey from door to door is about 170 miles, because I live near Liverpool, and it usually takes me about 3 hours. Yesterday, it took me over 4 hours to get here. The traffic on the M6 was heavy and slow, and at times it was hard going. Sometimes I didn't move at all, and sometimes I had to divert off from my planned route. But I knew I would get here. It didn't cross my mind to question whether I could make the journey from Liverpool to Bristol. Even when I had to leave my planned route, I knew what my destination was, That never changed. I knew I would get here eventually, even if it took a little longer than I thought. At no point did I think, oh, I'll just turn around now and go home. Bristol's an impossible place to reach, I can't do it. I knew if I kept moving in the right direction that I would reach Bristol at some point. We all have goals in life, things we're working towards, things we're trying to achieve. But we allow ourselves to be disheartened by difficulties, sidetracked by distractions, and put off by obstacles. We start to believe that we can't do it. We can't get there. It's impossible. Next time you feel like that, I want you to remember my journey to Bristol. Hold on to the belief that whatever happens along the way, eventually you will get there. There you go, that's day 74. That's all backwards for you too, I expect. Anyway, so I love that one because it occurred to me on the journey to Bristol that day that actually I was going to get to Bristol. There was absolutely no question whether I was going to get to Bristol. I didn't ever once think, oh, I'll just turn around and go home again. Because you don't, do you? When you're making a journey in a car, you just... sorry, I'm just doing a thing to someone there who wants the live but is in a different place. Anyway, you don't ever think, oh, you know what, it's too hard to get to Bristol, I can't be bothered, I'll just turn round. It doesn't happen. You just keep going until you get to your destination, don't you? But when it comes to things in life, things we want in life, places we're trying to get to in life, and I don't mean like another city now, we just convince ourselves that it's not doable. We convince ourselves that we can't do it. We convince ourselves it's not worth it. And we turn around and we go back. We get so far down the road and then we turn around and come back. And then we try again and we get so far down the road and then we turn around and come back. Imagine if I'd done that on my journey to Bristol. Imagine if I'd got as far as Birmingham and thought, oh, I can't be bothered. I won't, oh, yeah, I'll just go home. And got home and then thought, well, actually, though, I really do need to go to Bristol. And then turned round and gone back again. And then maybe this time got to Gloucester and thought, well, I don't know, actually, yeah, no, I'll go home and turn around and come back. It'd take me forever to get to Bristol, wouldn't it? If you just keep going, you just keep going. You get to Bristol. Sometimes you have to come off the main road and scoot around a bit to find your way back onto the right path. Sometimes you get stuck, and sometimes you have to sit in the traffic, and sometimes you just get stuck. But you keep going, and you keep going forward, and at some point, you will get to Bristol. So the point of that post, the point of that page in my book, is really to tell you all to stick with it, because you will get there. The only way you won't get there is if you give up. The only way you won't get there is if you get to Birmingham and turn around and come back. Hi, Martin. I think you were waiting in the for networking one, weren't you? But there you go. Hello. I've just been talking about a journey I did to Bristol a while ago, and the fact that I got delayed in the journey and I had to come off and go on different routes and things like that. But I knew I would get to Bristol. At no point did my brain go, oh, it's impossible, I can't get to Bristol, I'll just go home. Because when you're doing a journey like that, you know you can get to the other place. It might take you longer than you were anticipating, but you know that you can get to the right place. Warrior in the house. But we don't apply that same mentality to things that we want in life. That's what I was just saying. We get so far down the road, we get stuck, and as soon as we get stuck, we go, yeah, do you know what, I can't do it. I won't do it, I can't do it. And we turn around and go home again. But actually, in exactly the same way as we can get to Bristol if we just keep driving, you can get to where... Oh, was she? But it's true, it's absolutely true, isn't it? Totally true, Martin. And Taz is a superstar for saying it. It's true. We just don't apply the same mentality as we do to an actual driving journey or a flying journey. Again, if I'm going to go from here to America, I get on a plane, I fly to Chicago or Los Angeles. I know at some point I'm going to get to Chicago or I can't say that, Los Angeles. I don't think, oh, I can't make it, and get the plane to turn around and bring me back to Liverpool, because I can make it, and I know that I'm going in the right direction, and I'll get there at some point. Delays and diversions withstanding, I will get there. And so for me it's really important to get that mentality in here, to know that actually, okay, it might take you longer than you were planning for it to take you, and you might have to divert off your chosen route, and you might have to be a bit more creative with stuff that you're doing, but you have to start with that really fundamental belief that you can get there, and that you will get there, and that whatever diversions or delays come along, you will get to Bristol. You will get to wherever it is that you want to go. So, that was my post for today. That was my Facebook Live for today. I'm hoping, as I do these every week, that the audience will build up. There's only 4 of you watching. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'm hoping that we will get a bit more interaction with these, and they'll last a bit longer over coming weeks. If you want to contact me or comment, please feel free to comment below. I'm going to share this in a couple of groups now so that they get the benefits too. If you want to challenge me on anything I ever say, please contact me. I love being challenged. And if you want to chat through anything with me, then just contact me. That's absolutely fine. I'm always happy to chat to someone about anything at all. And thank you so much for joining me for my very first Facebook Live on my own Happiness Club page. I don't know why it hasn't occurred to me to do this before, because it's an awesome idea. And I hasten to add, it wasn't mine. Someone that works with me and for me and very cleverly said to me, why don't you do Facebook Lives? Don't know. But now I have. Aha, hurrah. I have broken my Facebook Live cherry on my own page. It will be there for you to refer back to hear the actual post I was reading to start with. And I will be here again next week at 1 o'clock to read a different post and to talk about something different. And I would love it if you came back and joined me again. So have a nice rest of your day. Have fun. Enjoy, most of all and above all else, enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And if you're not enjoying, please get in touch with me and I will teach you how to enjoy. Take care. Bye.